Hello everyone, my name is DeAndre Robinson and today I'm going to be looking through a ton of photos I took in Dayton, Ohio. So today I went on a field trip with my Media Arts 2 class, my Tech Rep Media Arts 2 class, whatever. We went on to the Oregon District and we went to Woodland Cemetery and we were just taking a bunch of pictures. It was mostly a trip, it was photography based. We were just supposed to be taking a bunch of pictures. Of different angles. We were supposed to get like a close up of people, like a bird's eye view picture from the ground, like an upwards picture, a downwards picture. Actually, let me get it right now. So, I mean I could show you, but I'll just do it right now. I'll flip right to it. So let me just. I'm totally unprepared. I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm too lazy, but it's fine. I just want this to be all natural. So it was supposed to be a close up of a person, a color shot. So color shot is just the colors that pop out, you know. Detail of architecture, doorways or window shot, environmental shot, high shot. Shoot a subject from above bird's eye view. Low shot, shoot from the ground. Motion shot, a rule of thirds shot. Shallow depth of field shot, statue shot, the frame within a frame shot, wide architectural shot, reflection shot, and window display. I took over 200 pictures. We're going to look through all of those today. I'm not sure how long this video will be. I'm super tired right now, so if I'm like stuttering, I'm like, what happened? I forget. Just forgive me. It'll be fine. I will say, yes, this is the Oregon District. This is where the shooting in Dayton, Ohio took place at the beginning of last month. And I actually went to the very location, where where the tragedy took place, and you'll see that in these photos. I think I took pictures of like bullet holes and all that, but you'll see. I thought this would just be interesting to. Am I able to watch this in full view? Well, I don't want to do that because I don't want to like be covering up like the top right corner of the picture with my webcam. So I guess I'll just leave it here. So let's look through these. So I took these. So this camera that I took pictures with, this was not my own. This was one of the school's cameras. It was like a Canon CANON, whatever, Canon, one of those types of cameras. Has like really good actual zoom. It doesn't just stretch the image when you zoom. It actually zooms in well. It's really good quality. I really love that camera. And it actually makes photography a ton of fun when you have a really nice camera and you can do really cool shots with it. And you'll see. There's this one picture I took. It was amazing. It was incredible. You'd think it like a professional would have taken it. Like my teacher was impressed. Other students, they're like, "Wow, this is really good." When my father, he was looking through all these photos, he pointed it out. He was like, "This is a really good photo," and I'll let you guys know when I get to it. But so let's go through these photos. So here's the sign of the Oregon District. All right, and as you can see, you're gonna see a lot of this stuff. Dayton Strong, a lot of this stuff, a lot of signatures of people that they putting on this poster. You can see someone right here. This is actually one of my classmates. I'm sure you guys have seen him in 1860 Bubble before if you've watched his videos. He's like my partner in that class. We work a lot together. We were like hanging around each other, because we had to like stick in groups when we were in the Oregon District and at Woodland Cemetery. So I was with him a lot. So there he is in the background. I didn't even notice it till now, since I'm just now analyzing these photos, I guess you could say. I mean, I've already looked through them, but I was just kind of like skipping around and all that. But so there's this Houston stands with Dayton. Oh, so a lot of this must have been written by people in Houston, Texas. You are loved, Gym City. That was just a rock I found on the ground. This was I think this was across the street from Ned Pepper's, and Ned Pepper's was the location where the shooting took place. It was mostly outside. I took a picture of the ground where the shooter was actually killed at. I'm sure if you haven't, you can look at the videos online of the shooting. We will never forget. There's like some candles on the ground. There's like a little vigil that they had here in these streets. Well, I'm not. Well, I forget where. I don't remember where they had that the actual visual. I'm sure it wasn't on this street because it was still like a crime scene there and all that. But I was actually pretty amazed how empty the streets were. You'd think there'd be like a lot of people. There'd be more people like taking pictures or more people just checking the place out. Or just more people around. But it was just at like 10:30 to like 11. It was like 10 to 11. This morning that we were in the Oregon District on September 5th when I'm recording this. Like when you see the pictures, like I'm wearing the same shirt. Like all these pictures were taken this morning as me recording this. I'll probably upload this on Monday the whenever 9th. I don't know when it is. Actually, let me check. Yeah, Monday the 9th. That's when I'll upload this. Oh, whoops. All right, so here's this. We will never forget. I think these are the names of the victims. Yes, because there's 9 here. There were 9 victims in the shooting, and think these are pictures of the victims. Yeah, these are. I didn't even notice that. Wow. I wasn't even like. I wasn't really focusing. I just saw it, took a picture of it, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, these are the faces of the victims. So there's 9 candles, and there's pictures of 9 different people. Grace, peace, love, Dayton. You can really see the detail on the ground. I love this camera. I wish I could keep it. I know I can't, but it's a really really nice camera. If I ever have a lot of money, I will get a really really nice camera that has like good battery life. It'll be better than this digital camera I use to make other videos where I'm not recording with a webcam, and you know what I mean with that. But like the Bible video of me reading Genesis chapter 1 that was recorded with this, scheduled video, the transition videos, it was recorded with this, and it has like a bad battery life or something. It just drains batteries when you record at a high quality. So I wish I got like a nice high quality camera that can handle a ton of space, has a ton of storage in the memory card. Its battery life is a long while, but it's fine. This is like a lot of these pictures. They're not the best. Wow, this is probably gonna take a while, but it's fine. A lot of these pictures are not the best. Um, like some of them I have deleted, like the cringy ones I took of myself. I'm like, I don't even want to look at this. Just delete it. But then some of them they're not really good. Like this one, it's kind of blurry. It's like more focused on the bust and the sign I was trying to take a picture of. It says text Dayton to 20222 to donate $10 to the Dayton Oregon District Tragedy Fund. Some people in the background, more people in my class. This was. It was, yeah, you could see it was like more focused on like the background than what I was trying to take a picture of. And I was trying again, it didn't really work out well. I only took a picture of this because it has Dayton Strong on it. But and here it is. I was like, I think I was across the street when I took this picture. But it's Ned Peppers. This is where the shooting took place, right outside. Like the shooter was killed like right below here. I don't know if any of these are like bullet holes. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't know what those two things are. I don't know if those are bullet holes. They could be, or maybe they're not. I have no clue. I mean, it just looks like it wasn't replaced or anything. It was just kind of left there. The place, I think it was reopened like a couple days after the shooting. I mean, nothing took place inside the restaurant other than a bunch of people running into it. But the shooter, didn't do anything inside the bar. I mean, excuse me. Um, and I just noticed like it looks like there's like some tape here. Um, Looks like there's some like tape here in front of these two words. I wonder what that's for. It doesn't cover the word bar though. That's incredibly weird. But let's continue on. Bullet hole. I think. I don't know. That could not be a bullet hole. I don't know. It looks really big. But then again, I'm really zoomed in here, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, this could be. This could be. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, there were a lot of shots fired. I've seen the videos. Like, it was like, especially when the police came at the end after like 30 seconds, it was like raining bullets. It was crazy. It says, thanks, Dayton Police, exotic fantasies, Dayton Strong Love. This is signed. It's focused on this. Dayton Strong. This was this is to the right of the entrance of Ned Peppers. I'm sure I took a picture like a wide shot later on that you'll see here, and you'll see what I mean. just a lot of support for victims and for relatives of the victims. A lot of love and hearts. So this was the reason why I took the picture of the ground here was because this is where the shooter was killed. Like I was standing, like I wasn't across the street. I was standing like right there. I mean, you could stand right there if you wanted to. Like there's nothing that's like blocking you or anything. You could just stand right there. It's like, hey, this is where the shooter was killed at. So I decided to take a picture of the ground. Other people who might not be so familiar, it's just like, oh, that's just a weird shot. But no, it's actually one of the most important pictures I took on this whole trip. It's just a picture of the ground where the shooter was killed. I don't know anything about where the victims were at. I think it was to the left because in the video you can see the shooter coming from over here and he runs towards the entrance and this is where he was shot by all the police before he could enter the bar. There's a picture of a flower. There's a cross. And here's Dayton Strong. As you can see, like this is the very corner of the Ned Peppers like little thing that they have. There you go. You can see it. Here's Ned Peppers. This is where a shooter was killed. There's the Dayton Strong thing. There's the flowers. I think this is where like that hole I took in the wall. There's it right there. There's my partner. Again, Emmanuel. I mean, look at this. Like, look at that. There's look. There's a hole right there. Hole. Like, look at it. I mean, some of them have to be bullet holes. They have to be. I mean, it looks like a perfect circle almost in a lot of them. Not perfect, but you know what I mean. Like it ain't like it doesn't look like it's just like cracks in the wall or anything, you know. So it's probably a bunch of bullet holes. I thought this was interesting, so I took included that in the picture. Here it says love. And in some of the security camera videos, you can see there were like people standing here when the shooting took place and they run off. But I thought this was this. I think this one really shows a lot. It shows the down 5th Street. Let's continue on. Oh, this thing right here. I think this is like one of like the amendments. Like we want beer. I think this is like when the 21st Amendment, you know, people wanted their beer back. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry if I sound kind of stupid and I'm sorry if I just sound stupid. I've just had such a long day and I took like a 4-hour nap when I got home from school, so I apologize. But I just feel like I'm in a recording mood right now, so I'm like, hey, I'll just record a few videos. I just recorded me reading Genesis chapter 2, and then the camera died, so I'm like, well, great. But I'm like, hey, I can still record, you know. Well, actually, I just got the idea just a couple hours ago. I'm like, hey, I could just record a video of me showing off all these pictures I took in Dayton. So I'm like, hey, I'll do that. Let me see. Just, it would suck if I wasn't recording, but I am, so it's good. So there's this. Here's a better one. It shows more. It shows like some of the whole buildings here and up the street. That one wasn't a good picture. It wasn't focused on Dayton Strong. I wasn't supposed to be taking pictures of these kinds of places, but kind of forgot. But hey, whatever. Whatever. Adult XXX bookstore. Peep shows. 25 cents. Open. So there's that. Here's some flowers. More flowers. This is a nice photo. Look at that. And it's really, you can really see the detail on this green leaf right here. Has like I don't even know. I don't even want to attempt to call what these things are. They're not thorns. I don't know what they're called. Whatever. You know what? I've had them all day. Okay. You know, it's just a flower. All right. Here's thanks Dayton Police. You can actually read the whole sign this time, unlike the other photo I took earlier. I wish it's like as you can see here in this picture, it really shows a lot. I really like this picture. It's more focused on the background. I wish it was more focused on the flower and the background. It could have been a bit blurry, but I think it would have been a great picture. But it's all right. It's still a pretty good picture. There's just a cross in the distance. I zoomed in a lot. Thought it was important. Hashtag Dayton Strong. I think, is that supposed to be a gay flag? I think so. But I took a picture of that. and there it is again, and then here's up the street and that peppers and all that. So I was walking up to the right. Actually, you know what, I'll do it. You know what, I'll do it when we get to Google Earth, and you'll see here. I'm sure this is gonna be such a long video, but it's all right. Let me go Ned Peppers. I'm sure it'll pop up because Ned Peppers. Yeah, here we go. I'll show like a high angle of it. So here's what happened. So we parked like up here. We got out. Here's like the Oregon District, the sign. Now we were just walking up the street. I was taking pictures. Here's Ned Pepper's bar. This picture right here. This is it's probably like right there. Um, so yeah, okay. I'll actually keep this up right now. I think that picture of the cross in the distance, right there. I think that's this church right here. I think so. I could be wrong. It could be something farther away, but maybe that is what that is. But I'll just pull this up if I even need to look at it. So here's that. There's my teacher down there. I think that so one of the pictures we had to take on the picture. I mean, not on the picture. Good golly, I'm messing up words today. On the paper, we were supposed to get like a picture showing architecture. So, I think this should count. Hopefully. Here's Dear Dayton. A lot of these has like these are like love letters from supporters and maybe I don't know. There's people sending postcards, with love. And I took a pictures of a couple of them, and you'll see them. There's the church again. I think that's a different cross. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a different one. I'm not sure. Here's the side of an old building. That would be whoops. I think that'd be this right here. Maybe is that this? I think so. I think that's this right here. Let me actually. I could zoom in if I wanted to. So yeah, here you go. Ned Peppers. Yeah. So that gay flag wasn't there yet, and this was just 2018. So I wonder if that was just like put there. No, it's up. It's up. Let me go up a bit more. Or is that completely new? Hold on. Oh, no, it's right there. So I took a picture of this right here. Let's continue on. Here's this picture. It's funny. It's just, you're fired. I never noticed that until my dad noticed it when I was showing him the pictures. I'm like, that's funny. Dayton inspires. You're supposed to just get, have some people standing here, within this frame and take a picture and whatever. Just an interesting looking tree. Oh, so we started to go in the nearby neighborhoods. So that would be yeah, here we go. I think it's down here. Yes. Let me see where that house was at. Here we go. It's right here. As you can see, it's the same house. So once we walked up to this street, we started to come down here, and we were just taking pictures. Continuing to take more pictures of the neighborhoods and people's houses. I don't know why we were why we didn't just continue going down the street, and we were just. I'm not sure, but whatever. It was fun. It was still fun. So that was a pretty good shot of the garden. This is really interesting. I never noticed it until I took the photo. I mean, not until I took the photo. Good golly. When I got home when I got back to the school and I was just looking through some of the photos. There's a couple flowers that are just completely alive, and in this one, it's just dead. It's just dead. And it's interesting. There's like way more thorns on this one. It looks like, I'm like, is that what happens to flowers when they die? They grow thorns? It's like, that'd be weird. I don't know, but all I'll say is that I like looking at these more so than this. But yeah, really nice photo of the flowers I took there. Just a picture of a tree with some. Everyone you see in the background, these are all people in my class. What I was trying to do for this picture, I was trying to do this, but I was holding my camera to the ground and I was facing it up, so I couldn't look through the viewfinder or whatever it's called. I couldn't look into the camera and see what was in frame. So I kind of had to like hold the camera up a bit. Like I'll use this as an example. Imagine like this is like the sidewalk or something. I'd hold it to the ground and I'd like face it up, and I'd be like up here, so I couldn't see like what was on the screen. So I had to guess, and that's why I failed the first time. But that's a good picture from the ground up. This is interesting. A lot of these pictures that we were taking were supposed to show like rule of thirds, and that's one of my big things when I'm taking pictures. Whenever I'm taking a picture, I'm like, okay, let me make sure this is like good. Let me use the rule of thirds here. Here, like, cause when I realized when you're taking pictures of like stuff, it looks so much better when it's like a little bit on the right or to the left. And in this case, since the horse or whatever this is looking to the left, it's like, okay, let's have it be on the right and show more of because would this look good if this was over here, like, and it just be looking off the camera, looking off the screen, like that? Just, I don't know, it wouldn't look as good in my opinion. I'm not sure. I think I'm right about that. Like, depending, like, if you take it, I, do I make sense when I say that? I'm hoping I'm making sense. So like you see, like, he's facing this way. So if he's facing this way, then that means most of what you can't of what is just in the background should be on this side. Like, this should not be right here looking off screen. But if I was like on the other side and this was looking to the right, then I'd want it to be on this side looking off, with all this in the background. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm not making sense. I don't know. Whatever. You can see here. This is what I mean. So here, it's looking off this way. Here, it's looking off that way. This would not look good if it was on the right side. You know what I mean? I think that it kind of explains it. So there's that, and I zoomed out and took another picture. A couple just lion statues. Here's a picture. I just set the camera on the ground, took a picture. There's this my teacher again with a couple students. I actually really like this photo. I kind of wish the ground wasn't as blurry, but other than that, I really like what was like all the environment here. I think it's really cool. Um, as you can see, I have a hard time keeping the camera like perpendicular or parallel to the ground or whatever. Like whenever I'm taking pictures, like sometimes like depending on how I'm standing, I could be like on a little bit of a hill or something. I'll be slightly angled and I'll take a picture. Like I can do it. Like take a picture where it's like it's straight, the camera is perpendicular and parallel to the ground. Whatever. I don't know. Perpendicular, whatever. I don't know. I'm freaking past geometry. Who cares? I don't know. Like, as you can see, it's a little bit slanted, but it's alright, And sometimes when you're taking pictures, it looks cooler when you have it at like an angle a bit, but it depends. This is a picture of a bird. I was trying to get a close up of this bird, but it kept flying around, so I couldn't get it. I was trying to. So one of the things I had to do, one of the things I had to do on this list was get a close up of a person, and I was trying to do it, and it was I don't know why it was so difficult. It was just I wanted it to not just be something random, like, oh, I'm just taking a picture of my friend. Like, I wanted someone to be interacting with something or looking at something. And here, yeah, it wasn't the best. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. It's more focused on like the background here, but there's that. Wow, just a bunch of dead plants. It's always great to take a picture of those, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather take pictures of alive plants, but whatever. I thought this was interesting that that Emmanuel is just walking down the middle of the alley, and I'm like, oh, I'll get a picture of that. And of course, I'm holding the camera a bit slanted again, but it's alright. So this is, where's this at? I think this is, yeah, we're heading back up, at this point. I think. Were we up here at this point? No, we were still back down here when we go down here. Cause we went not too far down. Oh, here we go. So he was going down right here. And so I was probably I was like standing like right here. There were no cars really. There were like not that many cars parked like you see here, or I don't know. Oh wait a minute, are these people driving? I don't know. Yeah, I think these people are actually driving instead. I don't know. But yeah, so that's where this picture was taken at. Oh golly, I'm only on 55. You know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show all the pictures I took in the Oregon district. And then in a separate video, I'm going to make a video showing all the pictures I took in Woodland Cemetery. That's what I'll do. Okay. That's what I'll do. So sorry if you read the title and it's just like, wait a minute, is he saying he's going to show all the pictures or just the Oregon district? So I apologize about that. So, whoops, whatever. It's just like 55 pictures. Oh, sorry, I gotta get rid of that. It's like 55 pictures in. I took over 230. It's just like, ah, dear, this video is gonna be like what, hour long? I can't have it be that long. But let's continue on. There's still a lot more to look at in the Oregon district. That's not a good photo. I wish this one was more clear. Like it was hard for me to figure out how to have the camera focus on the plant or on the big pink flower instead of the background, but oof. I don't know. It was just kind of like hit or miss sometimes. Here's color pop. The yellow and blue fire hydrant just popped out. Here it is again. Oh, this one. I like this one better. This one's like a good wide shot. There's a lot you can see here. You can see a lot here. Wow. And then another one. This one's really good. Yeah, I like the. Oh shoot. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, I like this one the best. But ooh. But this one is like more focused on the fire hydrant. Or maybe this one's better. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll see what people have to say. I'll see what my teachers say. Because tomorrow in school, I think we're gonna be looking through all these photos and picking out which ones to fill out this list. I'm not gonna show the paper because it has a couple phone numbers on it. That would suck if I showed that. I hope I didn't. Yeah. So it says name a shot and then location. Check when completed. Okay. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So we were taking a bunch of pictures, but I just had to choose 15 different pictures to fill out that paper because this is a school field trip, so we were like doing an assignment here. But I really, even though it was an assignment, I still had a ton of fun taking pictures. This is just a alley, couple of girls, I think they're in my class, just walking up. I didn't head down there. That's some good architecture in the windows and all that. Here's a good one. I used the rule of thirds here. I took it vertically. It's just a church here on the right. And you see what I mean there. Like the church is facing this way, so it should be on the right side. Like whatever way it's facing, there should be a lot of empty space here. Well, not empty, but whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean. All right. Oh, so I think I came back to 5th Street. So after, let me just zoom out here. So after I had gone down this street a bit, I came. What did I do? I think we dropped up here, taking a bunch of pictures up here. Then I went down this street. I went back up, and now I'm like back here or something. So here's like, and you see here, look at this. Dear Dayton, we are strong together. I heart Dayton. Love, and it doesn't have a name. So there's that. I think that's the, oh dear, you can see me in the background actually. It's hard sometimes because I try to angle myself and I'm not quite sure because it's like it's also sunny out. You can't really see super well like what's on the frame. I wish I had one of those cameras where it's just like you can look through and you can see all the, you can see exactly in good high quality, you know, what the picture will look like when you take it. But it's all right. This one was a bit boring and you can see me in the background again. Resting in Pieces artwork provided by Jamie Kiggins to honor the victims. And here's the victims' names. You can take a look at that. I was trying to get like a picture of a, what was it? Let me look at the paper. I keep saying it down. I should just keep it on my desk. Reflection shot. That's what I was trying to do. I hope I got a good reflection shot. I'm not sure if I did or not. But here's I don't know. Mike's vintage toys. Just something on Fifth Street. I really like this picture. It's kind of weird. It's like the background's like really blurry, but it looks like this is like popping up and coming towards the camera. It's like it looks like there's like motion. I don't know. It's really cool. It says the bee colony. I don't know what it means. Like this is like something super small. This is like 4 inches big or something. I was like really close. Actually, yeah, you can see me in the background. Like look at that. Like there's my shirt right there. You can see. You know, like there's the shirt I was wearing. That's funny. Here's a picture, and I really like this. Like here, like this looks good when I took a picture of this at an angle. Like this looks really good. I really like this picture. Here's another one. These two pictures, they're really good. I really like these. But there's just a squirrel. I'm like, a squirrel. I was like across the street from it. I took my camera out, went to zoom in. I'm like, oh, take a picture of it. And then that's what I got. That's all right. There's a squirrel. There's a dog. There's this sitting in the window. And here it is. I took a picture of this, and then right after I took this picture, it started barking at me. I'm like, well, okay, I better go. All right. This is supposed to be like a frame within a frame. This is nothing. I think the background here is like in focus, so this is not a good photo. This one, it's more focused on his head, but then this one's good. This is like the best photo. It's focused on, you know, what he's looking at through his camera. There's Ned Peppers again. I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side of the street now. In the beginning, I was like on this side taking pictures and all that, walking up the street. Let's continue here. This one. I think this one's a bit better. It's a bit brighter. Here's this is a picture of a old rotting building, I guess. Excuse me. So what I was trying to do it again, trying to get a close up of someone in the picture, but it was just too dark. I'm like, what's the problem? I was having such a problem with that. I guess you can see here I was trying a bunch of times. Well, this one's not so bad. Not that bad either. But I don't know. I don't know why I took this picture. It's all right. It's just a picture of going up the street. This one's really bad. Oh dear. I didn't take a picture. I think I gave Emmanuel the camera and he took a picture of me. But there's me. That's a really awful picture. You can see my teeth sticking out. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I was just looking off in the distance. I'm like, I don't even know what, like, gosh. Ugh, get it off the screen. Ugh. I'm just roasting myself. Here I am trying to get a close up, failed. Well, I don't know. I got a good close up eventually. Maybe it was in Woodland Cemetery. Just while my classmates are just walking up ahead. I think we were heading back towards the bus or something. I'm not sure. but here's the Thanks Dayton police sign again. You saw that earlier. This vehicle was moving, so I'm like, oh, I'll get a picture of that real quick because it was like some radio van, iHeartRadio, 104.7. Is that WTVE Rocks? So I'm like, I saw that, I looked interesting. I'm like, oh, I'll take a picture. So I got it just in time before it drove off. Gem City with the cross. Here's a better picture. As you can see here, I think I had it on the Emmanuel. He was helping me, and he said it to Manuel. Manuel, good golly. And whenever he set it to manual mode, and I didn't know how to figure it out. So the picture, it was like dark and all that. So it wasn't for me. I'm not a professional. I don't know how to, mess. I was completely unfamiliar with the camera. So here's that. So a lot of these pictures that are coming up, I think they'll be a bit dark. So I apologize for that. But it's eventually set back to automatic mode when I get to Woodland Cemetery. That's a bad picture. I think I was just walking. I was trying to get a better picture of the Thanks Dayton police, but I failed. Here I am across the street, the Ned Peppers. That's a blurry picture. Blurry, dark. It's like silhouettes. And okay, by this point we were on the bus again. So this was the last picture I took right before we got on the bus, and we were driving to Woodland Cemetery. And on the way there, I took a picture of this. Just on the road still. There's the back of Ned Peppers. The back. There were a lot of people. There's like a video too. It's on YouTube. You can see it. There's a lot of people that are trying to exit the back of the building. So here we stopped, and I'll show these two. We were only here for like 5 minutes. There's only a few pictures. Here's a Dayton with the heart where the location of Dayton is at. So this field trip I was on, I live in Miamisburg, Ohio, and for context, it's like 10 miles from here. So we got on the bus this morning, and it's like a 20-minute drive or something. So I guess I just wanted to point that out. I don't know. So here I was trying to get a close-up. I was still trying to get a close-up of someone, and I failed with the manual. So I'm like, oh, I'll just do this girl. So this one was blurry, but then I took this one, and I think I'll use this as my close-up. I don't know. This looks really good. The lighting, I hate how it was set on manual when I took this picture. But it's alright. You gave us the idea of aviation. You gave us great music. The heart of America beats here. Thank you. Dayton, Ohio. So they gave us the idea of aviation. That's, of course, the Wright brothers. The heart of America. You gave us great music. There's famous musicians that are from Dayton. So that was really cool. There's a lot of really cool graffiti here. It's really nice. And then we were just on the road again. This is actually not the worst picture because you can see how you can kind of see the expression on his face. I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. It's not the best picture, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. It's a little bit. It's just a bit blurry. Then we were back on the bus. We were here for like 5 minutes. We were just taking pictures of the graffiti on the wall. But then we got back on the bus real quick. Dark picture. Yeah, the I don't know. It's still set the manual, and you'll see here. And here it is. This is when we got the Woodland Cemetery. Wait. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. Excuse me. Nope, not done yet. We're almost done here. Here's some tires. I don't know. I thought that was interesting. And of course, the bus is moving. It has the manual mode, so this picture just did not turn out well. This one's dark, and you can see my fingers. Mess, not good. This says, "Thank you, Dayton Police." We were probably like half a mile from where the shooting took place when we were where this picture was taking place, because Woodland Cemetery, it's less than a mile from the Oregon District. There's another picture. Woodland, not Woodland, Wendy's. I don't know. I saw the W. I'm like Woodland Cemetery. But here's this. A lot of these pictures, they're not good right now. This one's all right, but yeah. So here I got the Woodland Cemetery, and let me show you. So it's dark. And then here's where I fixed it again. I gave the camera to my teacher, not my teacher, one of the supervisors or whatever. Um, and he switched it back to automatic mode, and that's where I'm best because, I like having like all the natural light and all that instead of just it looking all dark and all that. I don't know. I don't understand manual mode. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Next time I'll begin showing you guys all my pictures I took in Woodland Cemetery. I really enjoyed this. This was a ton of fun. Sorry if I seem super tired. I'm just so out of it today. But whatever. I'll end it here. So for now, as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I forget that my arm, the thing on the side of my chair, it's still broken, so I don't know what to hit. I don't know, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share.